In recent weeks, we told you about one of Woodway Public Safety Department's canines being bitten by a rattlesnake while off duty at home.
Yeah, Canine Corporal Shaka was bitten at least twice, once on the snout and once somewhere near her neck. Our Bailey Bates got to check in on the four-legged officer and her handler to find out more about her long road to recovery.
Canine Corporal Shaka is back at home with her handler and family, but her time back on duty remains distant as she still has open wounds and has to avoid infection. Shaka's handler, Joshua Hilliard, says on the night of October 21st, he and Shaka were going through their nightly routine in the backyard, eating dinner, exercising, and playing fetch. Instead of going towards a ball he had thrown, Shaka lunged toward a spot in the yard where a 3 to 4 foot rattlesnake was coiled up and ready to strike. Hilliard says the snake didn't have a rattler, so it was easy to miss. And then he saw the snake strike Shaka, not once, but twice.
I got her inside the house under some better light to check her, evaluate what was going on, see if there were injuries. I noticed blood on her face, and I recognized it as a rattlesnake, so I knew we had to get out of there. I was scared for her. I said it's not something we deal with often by any means.
Shaka was taken to her vet and then an emergency vet and then rushed to Texas A&M when things turned for the worse. But the care she received showed positive signs and Shaka's doing much better now. She's just stuck in a cone waiting on open wounds to heal and off duty. And after spending some time with her today, you can tell that she's ready to get back on the job. In Woodway, Bailey Bates, 6 News.
Okay, she looks great, right, except for the cone of shame.
I know, sweet girl. We will hear more about Shaka's recovery and what Officer Hilliard says her future is as an officer.
Yeah, we'll also learn more about that $5,000 grant contest that Shaka won that will help her, of course, in her recovery. That was the good news that came shortly after the bite. Yeah.